Here's the truth. Performance with your horse, it's not falling apart in the show pen. What? No, it falls apart way before, when your nervous system isn't trained to handle pressure. Pressure does not expose your talent, right? It exposes your training. And mental training is training. Stop pretending like training your horse under saddle is the only thing you need to do to improve as a horse and rider team. It's not. If you want to perform under pressure, you need 3 things dialed in, and that's what I'm sharing with you on the podcast today. I'm sharing the 3 mental skills Western riders must train to perform under pressure. Welcome to the Resilient Reiner, the premier podcast focused on mental performance for equestrians and improved horse show performance. Whether you're a rookie reiner or a seasoned competitor, this show is for riders who want to take their skills to the next level and achieve their full potential in the show ring. I'm Nicole Burnett, and I'm a master mindset coach who's obsessed with helping you achieve all those horse dreams you always thought were impossible. Join me each week to develop a show-ready mindset and gain the competitive edge you need to compete with confidence. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Burnett. Thank you for being here. And I want to start this by saying I have been having some great convos in the DMs on Instagram. So I am really excited, and just know that there's some great podcast episodes in the works that are coming out of these conversations. You know that when I talk about stuff on this podcast, most of it comes from my coaching that I do one-on-one, but I also love to reach out and connect with you guys as my audience. And so when I'm hearing things over and over, because I love to sometimes just pop out on Instagram and not selling anything, I'll just have little chats with people and be like, what's going on with your horse? What are you working on? Because I want all of this to be relevant, which is why I base most of these episodes around things that come up in coaching, because I know that it's things that real people are working on with their horse. But I've got some really fun and some good episodes coming. So anyway, if that's been you, thank you. I love just connecting with you guys. You're the reason that I do this. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, to carry on. Okay. I want to give you guys some hacks. And by that, I mean, this is the shortcut. You need to train these things. It just is so ridiculous that people pretend like your mindset isn't essentially another piece of tack, right? Like you want to have the right bit, but you're not getting the right mindset. We're fixing that, all right? So if you want to perform under pressure, and to be clear, this can be the show pen, but this can also be you're going to a branding, all right? This can also be you're trailering out to a new trail with some friends and you don't want to be miserable. You want to enjoy it. This can be you're going to a clinic with that big name trainer. All right. This can be a lot of things. All right. It's amazing how pressure, it doesn't always mean you're competing at the Worlds. Although if that's you, you're in the right spot. Now, if you want to perform under pressure, which basically means you're human, you want to actually ride and train and compete at your best. Okay, here's the hack. And when I say hack, I don't mean a gimmick or a quick fix. I mean 3 high-powered leverage points. Oh yeah, we are all about maximizing the results for the inputs. So 3 high-powered leverage points that make your riding better, that make your riding show up under pressure, because these leverage points change what your brain and body can access when it counts. Here are the 3. Hack number 1, focus is a performance skill. Oh yeah, all day long. So what is it? I mean, I am obsessed with focus, but I say this word, what do I mean? I'm talking about your ability to keep your attention on the ride that you are in right now. So this relates to your feel, your timing, what your horse is actually doing without getting pulled into mental noise. Why does this matter? So think of your focus like a handful of confetti, and adding pressure. If you haven't trained your focus, it's like throwing that handful of confetti in the air. Your focus is literally scattered everywhere. Am I being clear enough? Pressure makes the tension scatter. It pulls you into, what's the judge thinking? Did they see that? It pulls you into, what do you think your score is? The last run, the mistake that you definitely can't make right now, that now you're just thinking about. It pulls you into all the people watching. And when your attention leaves the present moment, your timing and your feel, they disappear like that. And to be clear, let's pull it back into when you're in the saddle, when you are fully in the present moment, that is what allows you to better read your horse. Their micro movements, the balance, their flick of an ear, it vastly will improve your feel and your timing. So what this changes when you train focus as a skill is you're going to look steadier and better because you will be steadier and better. Your cues get cleaner. Your horse stays quieter in response to you. Your feel and timing improve. You stop giving away runs to distraction. So that's the first hack. Focus is a performance skill. The second hack is identity. Identity decides what you default to. So you need to be training it. So what is identity? This sounds like a big word, right? So this is your internal default. The default you, not your intentions, not your pep talk, but your default. And people think that their default is what they hope, which it's not. Or they also fall into thinking like, oh, well, I can change it. Yes, you can. Why does this matter? So it matters in a sentence because identity drives behavior all day long. Under stress, sorry, you do not rise to your goals. You fall back to what your nervous system believes is true about you. And we've gotten back to some of my favorite things that I'm obsessed with and teach inside the Mental Gym for Equestrians, which is nervous system and identity. This is also why confidence can feel inconsistent when you're riding from hope instead of identity. Let me give you an example. Like if you're like, oh, I'm the kind of person who cleans my horse's stall. Well, then you do it. I have a friend and she would tell me, oh, this is day, like I picked out this pen every single day for so many days, right? And it was just such a part of her identity that, oh, I do this. There's no question. Identity drives behavior. I'm the kind of person, yeah, I can sit a buck, of course. Like, it's not even a question. Like, why would I even be worried about riding this colt? Like, it's just who I am, right? Oh, are you the kind of person who, oh my gosh, I'm always running late, just rearing in 30 seconds before my turn? Or are you the kind of person who like, oh yeah, I'm always ready at least 5 riders ahead? Your identity drives your behavior, okay? And this changes literally everything. Confidence stops being a mood. It becomes stable because it's built on who you are, not on how you feel, which is fleeting. And this is one that is such a massive hack. And I had to mention it because so many people don't even realize what a big deal this is and how it impacts literally everything, because it's like the air you breathe. It's the water you swim in. It's literally all around and is everything. And so many people miss that this is actually a massive leverage point to address and train your identity. And hack number 3, regulation. This is your all access backstage pass to your real riding. This is your ability to stay online in your body when adrenaline shows up. And I don't just mean you have to stay crazy calm, but you can stay online. You can handle stuff. Why does this matter? Now, when your nervous system reads danger, which comes in all flavors, it literally changes your physical breathing, your muscle tone, your vision, and your decision making automatically. That is when you, as a rider, get tight, you get fast and jerky, you get mentally loud, even when you know better. You cannot outthink your biology. And this is something that most coaches and mindset coaches completely overlook. And this changed everything that when I made this a foundation of my work with riders is this physical nervous system regulation, because you cannot outthink biology. You have to work with your physical body for your best results. This changes literally everything. I know you. You are not sitting at home in your Snuggie with a bowl of potato chips watching, I don't know, Love is Blind, and then wondering why you're not getting better results with your horse. No, you're out there. You've got the wet saddle pads. You are taking the lessons. You are putting in the time. You are doing that, all right? You are working hard to improve yourself as a rider physically. But how do you access that training, right? You work so hard. Why isn't it showing up everywhere else? Regulation, baby. This is what will allow you to have softer hands, allow your timing to stay intact, allow you to make decisions instead of reacting. Regulation is literally the missing piece for like 99% of people. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've worked with literally anyone who has not needed regulation. So let me recap these. Hack number 1, focus is a performance skill. Hack number 2, identity. This decides what you default to and it drives behavior. And 3, regulation. This is your access to your real riding. Okay. So focus, identity, regulation. These are hacks that if you train these pieces, you are going to skyrocket yourself. This is at the cornerstone and the heart of what I teach. And when I work with clients one-on-one or inside the mental gym for equestrians, it is so vital. So you got to work on it. What do you do next? If this made you think, hell yeah, give me more, good. You are ready to up level and you're in the right place. 5 days to Confident Competitor is your next step. You can grab the link in the show notes. This is where I help riders like you start training these skills in a simple, structured way that applies directly to real pressure moments. We'll talk soon. Thank you so much for being here. I love hanging out with you guys. Oh, and send me a DM on Instagram and tell me which of these pillars, focus, identity, or regulation, when you were listening, you went, oh my gosh, I need to train that. Oh my gosh, that is for me. So I love to hear from you which one of these jumped out at you the most, because these are pillars that will just catapult you past everybody else in your mindset and ability to ride and perform under pressure no matter what. So thank you so much for being here. I love it. We'll talk again soon.